I'm awake now. A 5'5" senior, number 11, Andrea Flores. A 5'7" junior, number 15, Haley Hirschman. A 5'9" senior, number 20, Alyssa Swanson. And a 5'9" senior, number 22, Gracie Skid. Head coach Marvin Denman, assisted by Doug Stranny. At this time, we'll announce the
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event of Table Rock Sports Productions. I'm Danny Canada with Aaron Nielsen to my left and Brady Gillespie on the camera. Coming to you live from Crater High School in Central Point, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Today featuring the Crater Comets versus the Eagle Point Eagles. And we're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the OSSA School District, Central Point School District 6, and our participating community business partners. Hey, be sure to download the new version of our free app and watch all Table Rock Sports Network events on your phone, tablet, or anywhere you're connected for free. And to continue with this great content, you can subscribe to us on our YouTube channel as well. About ready to start this match. Aaron, how you feeling on this wet, cold, rainy Wednesday hump day afternoon?
I love the wet, I love the cold, but I have a cold. So I prefer the cold outside, not inside. And I have it on the inside right now. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling warm and cozy inside the Crater Gym, ready for a nice rivalry battle with our friends down the road there at Eagle Point Eagles. And get ready for your tip-off here. Avery Young gets that over to Woodard. We'll get that up to Dance. Back to Woodard. And we are going to have some action already off the pot as the referee is calling for something. I thought it was the band, as the band was cleaning up over the corner there. I thought he was stopping it for that and then being on the court. But no.
I wasn't sure what's going on either. Like, I don't see a foul.
Didn't either.
There might have been foul play.
Foul play.
Avery Young for 2.
And no foul play there as Avery Young will put it up for 2 first points on the game tonight. Junior varsity Eagles did not do too well against the junior varsity Comets earlier. That score was 48-9 in favor of the Comets. But they don't have a lead for very long as Gretchen will put that in for 3. Sorry, Bircham.
Haley Bircham, the 5'7" junior. First shot. 3-pointer.
That's a good way to start the game. Another 3-point attempt there from Bircham. Bircham to the corner. Flores puts it up, misses. And Mackenzie Hurst on their way back to Presley Robeson. Back to Hurst, puts it up, and almost gets that down for 2. Woodard had the rebound for a minute, but steps out of bounds there. Eagle Point ball.
Bircham shooting 50% from 3-point. That's not bad.
So far, a minute and a quarter into the first quarter.
Yeah.
But I like your positivity. Flores puts that up for 2.
Andrea Flores.
And Eagle Point with a nice lead here. Avery Young up there in the middle. Shoots that. Gets a foul. And she's going to go to the net.
First foul on number 22, Gracie Skid.
And that foul was on Gracie Sked.
Young getting her own rebound.
Misses on the first attempt. And misses the second one, too. Kind of rare from senior Miss Avery Young. Out to Burcham. Gets that over to Hogan. Dance with the rebound back the other way. Gets that one tipped, and she tries to get that over to Avery Young. Hogan, Flores, back to Hogan.
Eagle Point, very active, a lot of energy so far.
Really. Flores saves that one from rolling out. Intercepted by Dance, goes back the other way, and absolutely correct. That's not normally how many defenders have come at Crater so far this year. They haven't been this active and this quick on the ball and taking their time and being a little bit slower. This is a great paced game so far. We'll have our first substitution as Ducky and Woodard will switch places. And that was a foul on Burcham. Hirsch back to Dance. Dance threw it into Hirsch. Tries to get it over to Avery Young. Back the other way. Flores on a bit of a break. Puts that up for almost getting two. And Hirsch with the rebound back the other way. Gets it to Ducky. Ducky back to Avery Young in the middle to Dance. Up for three. And off the rim. And out. Going to remain Crater ball, though, as they take a quick breath. Woo! You're right, Aaron. How do you like this excitement today?
It's good. The last time these two teams played was in the Christmas tournament. And it's a 19-point win for Crater. First time seeing a point. You expect what we expect from Crater, following them. But it's good. It's cold outside. You want to have energy. You want to have excitement. You want to have pace.
Get this place warmed up. We get the boys' game for tonight, too, so get this place all riled up and warm. But you say they only had a 13-point lead last time they faced the Eagle Point Eagles. Usually having a bigger lead than that, as they at least tie it right here. I believe that was Madison Hirsch. Dance over to Robeson, puts it up. Ducky with the rebound as it goes out of bounds there on Eagle Point, so it'll remain Crater ball.
Only 2 fouls so far by halfway through the first quarter. That's good to see. Last time we called Crater girls last week, there were rarely any fouls. Neither team got to the bonus, so it's nice. It kept the game flowing and moving quickly.
Yeah, I like that, being able to get them into a flow. Like you say, only 2 fouls. And, yeah, you got to let these guys play. Otherwise, it makes it very boring. Football is starting to get that way to me. There's way too many rules.
And you just stopping constantly. Ready for another beer jingle.
Sked tries to get that one up. No good. But gets the chance to go to the line. Oh, excuse me, Swanson.
First foul, number 44, Avery Young.
And that foul is on Avery Young.
Swanson at the line.
Stidham and Young change places, and Swanson will go ahead with her second attempt. 4:03, 5-all here. The Crater Gym, and now the lead. And that's Swanson's first points of the game.
Another good crowd on hand as well, supporting this Crater team.
Yeah, speaking of the crowd, last week it was really good for the girls, and then later the boys' game got so full, they'll probably open up these second point stands here. Mackenzie Hirsch gets another one. Open up these second stands behind us here for the boys' game, maybe. It was stuffed last week. Let's get some more support here for the girls. That one goes out of bounds there.
And that was a fun one last week.
Sure was. Dance now to Stidham. Brings it back around front. To Hirsch in the middle, loses it for a second. Nice recovery. Stidham back to Dance. Back to Stidham. Puts that up for 3. And no good. Katie Stidham's been good on her threes in the last game, like you mentioned last week. Was a fun one.
Speaking of good on threes, Bircham with the ball.
Now to Hogan. Swanson. Flores now with the ball. Loses it. Nice recovery back to Swanson. In the corner, Hogan. Little battle for it down there. Nice little battle on the floor. Some wrestling moves going on, and we'll have some wrestling for you here tomorrow on Table Rock Sports.
Yes, we will.
Not sure who's going to be doing that yet. Since I don't know very much about wrestling, I'll throw it right out there. But I'd love to bring you the game if you want to watch. I can be quiet, and you can just watch the whole time.
Well, my voice hopefully will be better, and I'll give it a shot again.
And Sked was blocked as she tries to put that up for 2. She's going to get another chance.
Yeah, I've called a North Medford, a 2 North Medford, a South Medford, and one, I think 3 or 4.
Wow.
So
Busy boy.
it's still not that many. But it'll be fun. Wrestling. It's always a fun time.
And Sked with her first one. Success.
Have you been to a wrestling match here yet?
Yeah, I've done a couple games for Table Rock a couple years ago with Joe Kemmerlingy. Flores with the rebound there, but
Do they do the solo spotlight in the middle of the mat?
I think they got a call as push-off. Sorry, go ahead, you spotlight. Yes.
Good, okay. It's more intense that way.
It is. It's all dark in here. The spotlight down.
Hey, sweat, spandex, and snacks. That's what's going to be coming down tomorrow here.
Triple
Greater
S.
Gym.
The Triple S. We got a travel on Robeson there. That's going to be Eagle Ball. 7-7, 2:07 left to go in the first. Yeah, wrestling tomorrow, so tune in for that if you're so inclined. Whoa, as we try to get it to Witten, and Ducky picks that one off. Gets it over to Hirsch. Put that up just inside the 2 line. Ooh. Ducky with the rebound and puts that one up for 2. And looks like we've got a double dribble here. And all of a sudden, some things changing the other way. Might have a timeout. Looks like we've got a 30-second timeout here. Go ahead, take a break. We're right back here on TableRockSports.net. Thanks for watching.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to Crater High School. TableRockSports.net. Lady Comets versus the Lady Eagles. Nice little rival from down the road. Minute 45 left to go here in the first. Comets 9-7 lead. Ooh, almost taken the other way there. Hogan trying to reach in.
Very dangerous pass from Gugliotta.
Yeah, Hirsch secures it though. And Robinson will have the opportunity to throw it in. But
Who
yeah,
was that almost took that? Was that Flores?
Hogan.
Hogan had eagle eyes. Yeah.
There you go. I like it. Hirsch with her eagle eyes tries to put that up for 2. Misses. Robeson with the rebound. All the way back over to Ducky. Puts that one up for 3 and sinks that one. Nice drop. 12-7 your score.
She's already got 7.
Whitman gets that up and rolls in for her first points of the game. Stidham now conducting things over to Robeson. All the way to the other side. I believe that is Gugliotta. Gets picked up. Whitman back the other way. Pauses. And that one broken up by Hirsch, who will fight off a defender. And get a push foul. So, yeah, fast-paced game here today. 42 seconds left to go. First quarter flowing nice so far. Rest letting these girls play. And there you go. Woodard to Young and puts that up there for two. Something we see a lot from these comments. It's a great gameplay, very successful. Scott Dipple being the coach now for a couple of years. Eagle Point doing a good job bouncing around here. Hogan has it now. And Sked trying to put that up for two, misses. So Woodard get a shot. She does, air ball. And that'll be it for the first. It's 14-9 here. Crater Comets versus Eagle Point. You're watching Table Rock Sports. We'll be right back. Thanks for watching.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us buy.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. Not sure if you can hear the band. They're just entering us in here to the second quarter. Danny Canada alongside Aaron Nielsen and Brady Gillespie on camera. Crater Comets 14-9 over the Eagle Point Eagles. And this is kind of how most of the Crater girls games have gone so far. Pretty close here in the first quarter. Sort of start to work a game plan. And then all of a sudden they tend to roll away with it and take off. Now last week game we did here in the, who did we play on Friday? I can't remember.
Bend.
North Bend, and we had a great lead right off the bat.
It's huge.
So what do you think about that comparison to this game, Aaron?
This game was, I don't know what the breakdown was for their game at the Christmas tournament, but 44-25 was that final score, and they're roughly on pace to be similar to that one. And Eagle Point's bringing it. They're not too bad of a roster here. It's giving Crater all they could give. Tell you what, Crater has not been smooth, but that's a lot of pressure from Eagle Point. They're just tenacious on D right now.
They really are. It's kind of almost
Jack
like
Black
they're
reference, though. Tenacious D.
Tenacious D.
Right.
I do like that. Jack Black says he's ready to retire. He just turned 50.
Yeah, man.
Woodard will hit the line here and miss the first one. Quick substitution. Mackenzie Hirsch and Tay Amadei will switch places. Yeah, like you say, Eagle Point are bringing it. And like I said, giving the Comets a bit of their own medicine. You know, they're being really pressure on D. They're getting right up at the ball. You're tracking them fast, not letting them to get into a rhythm. Let's see if they can keep the pace up for another 3 quarters as Hogan moves all over the court here.
That's where you really know who the really good teams are as far as technically, because Dance steals that, dancing around some Eagles.
Yeah, great steal by Dance there.
Offensive foul. But when they can take and handle that pressure, because anyone can make a good pass when they have all the time in the world.
Oh, right.
But as soon as you got someone in your face, can you make that good pass? So that's when you really find out those teams who've really practiced and trained and worked on that, and a lot of teams can't handle it.
Mm-hmm. Bertram gets that to Hogan.
Smooth to make a point on that.
Yeah, it really was. Swanson tries to put that up, gets it out of bounds. Flores getting attacked, gets that out to Bertram. Avery Young with the rebound, tries to get to Woodard and out of bounds. But yeah, the attack that we're seeing from the Eagles, not something that Crater's really faced so far. So yeah, definitely bringing it, keeping it tight. It's going to be a good one. Bertram puts it up, gets that one, 3. Nicely done.
She's not 50% anymore, but she's still 2 for probably 5 or 6. Got to watch her.
Good numbers. Crater Comet's about ready to do a complete overhaul on their roster here, as all 5 will swap places, set of fresh legs coming out against Eagle Point. And that's one thing that the Comets really do have over their opponents, is a pretty deep bench where any player can almost jump in and take over for another player. Got an interesting setup here. Stidham getting ready to throw it in. Gets it out to Gugliotta. Gugliotta Hirsch to the corner. Stidham up. Just off the rim for 3. Ducky with the rebound. Gets fouled. Going to get a chance to go to the line.
She's got 4 rebounds to go with her 7 points. Putting a lot of work so far.
Oh, yeah, and she's a force to be reckoned with, too. It was great watching her play last year, too. She was coming up. And Madison Dukowitz, and she's only just a junior, too, so she's got another year here on the Comets team. She'll drop her first one. Waters with the rebound. Oh, nice work getting that over to Hirsch, who gets tripped up as she tries to get to the net and gets to get to the line.
Second foul by number 22.
And they're calling that one on Gracie Sked. That's her second of the game.
Game really slowing down with all these fouls here in the second quarter.
Yeah, well, Hirsch missed that one, but so he's going to stay clear of the ball. But you're right. It's like you say, they were flowing before, and they weren't calling so much, and it's really just come to a halt here. And that one's going to be on Flores.
Number 11, Flores.
He's going to send Hirsch to the line.
Crater's in the bonus now.
Ducky with the rebound. Ooh, gets blocked by Flores, who takes that one back the other way. She speedster right there. Almost breaks free and blocked by Waters as she tries to get that out to the side point. Ducky conducting things. Slow it down for a second, bring it back the other way, and set up the game plan. Stidham now to Gugliotta. Back to Stidham. Over to Hirsch. She'll drive. Hirsch will put it up. And she'll drop it in for 2. 5 minutes exactly. Oh, as Bertram gets that to Flores. Sitting there ready to put 2 up. Good job by Flores. Not missing on that open shot. Taking advantage. Comets will set up at the other end here. Gugliotta with it now. Gets it to Waters. Over to Stidham. Stidham up to the top. Back to Gugliotta.
Really not much separating these two teams in this first half, at least.
Not yet at all, for sure. They're both playing very tight, very good ball. Being smart. Being a little aggressive. Having some risk. Stidham will set at the top. Gets that to Ducky. And she puts that down. Just for 2, though. Thought that was 3 for a second, but Flores will bring it.
19.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying she's got 10 of their 19 points.
Ducky?
Yes.
And Bertram put that one up for 3. Doesn't get it. Hirsch with the rebound. Back the other way to Gugliotta at the side. Puts that up for 2. Like it was nothing. All right, Bertram's got it. Uses it a little hip. Gets busted. Refs see it. Oh. They called that on Gugliotta.
She was not busted.
No, I thought they were getting Bertram on the little hip check there. Couple of subs here, both sides. Some fresh lungs and legs in there. Coach Dipple giving Ducky some high fives as she walks back. He knows she's doing a great job tonight. All right, here Eagle Point goes the other way. Flores now. Should decide to post up. I can't see who that was there. Hair. Girls with the long hair blocking. That was Nielsen who took her first shot of the game. Oh, Waters coming in with the block. Bounces that off of McCormick. Remains Comet ball. Stidham puts it up for 3 off the rim. The other side, Flores gets possession, brings it back the other way.
And her mouthpiece threw me off to say that. Because she got that bright blue mouthpiece. I was like, wait, did she just have a Slurpee? Blue raspberry Slurpee? But no, it's the mouthpiece. When I saw it moving, I'm like, oh, that's not her lips. So, I mean, that's a very smart thing to do, just having a mouthpiece. I've seen it more and more. I never wore it when I play basketball, but you get knocked around, especially you get in the paint there.
Yeah.
You just get that one elbow. We talked about before, too, just how many people have broken their noses. But you just get one little elbow or shoulder right in your mouth. You wish you had that mouth guard.
Oh, for sure. Split your lip in a second. Well, that's Women at the line. She misses on her, too. Sent there by Hirsch, who gets the rebound. And she'll bring it back the other way. Gets that to Stidham, who's walled by Flores, but retains possession. Gugliotta to Stidham. Sits up top. Back to Gugliotta. Got some fans in her face. Stidham puts that up for 3 off the iron. Rebound by Young. And dropping that in for 2 more. And this is, like I say, it's starting to climb away. This is about the biggest lead so far in the game by either team. Up by 9 right now. Got 2 left to go in the first half. And so that's what I'm saying, Aaron. This is where you think they might start to roll away?
Not look good here with 2 minutes to go. Eagle Point's got to tighten it up. But, yeah, that throwaway by them right there, already down by 9. Got to be careful because, yeah, it could get away from them.
So Dance hasn't been on for a while. She comes back fresh. And Amadei puts that one up, gets out of bounds. State Crater ball. Dance will get that in there. Oh, nice move by Hirsch, who puts that up for 2. Nice little stutter step there. Hey, Aaron, do you like that?
Oh, great move, little fake.
Oh, Bertram is surrounded. Gets it to Flores, though, who she is instantly surrounded. Loses it for a second. Gets that up to McCormick, who puts that in for 3. Or 2, excuse me. Nice move by Amadei.
Eagle Point's got some great passers. Not necessarily threading the needle, but just great bounce passes by them.
Avery Young.
No, absolutely. They're doing a great job staying tight with Crater up until now as Young puts it in for another two. 27-16 there on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
I don't like my voice right now. I just want to stop talking. This is not me. This is not my voice. I'm too nasally. I'll just make it more nasally. How about that?
Turn your bass down.
All right, yeah, maybe more bass? No, less. Yeah, less bass.
No, more bass, less nasal. Get the
bass.
highs out. Turn the highs down.
More bass, more treble.
Ooh. Amadei trying to drive. She gets fouled. She got a chance to go and toss a couple. I think you sound great, partner. Just don't spit all over the microphone.
No, I didn't. That's why I moved it away and went
boy.
to my elbow.
Right into the elbow.
All right, kids, when you're sick, be a vampire, please.
That one was on Alyssa Swanson.
Don't cough into your palms. Don't sneeze into your palms, and then it gets everywhere.
Amadei puts it up one, excuse me. Good job. Gets a chance for a second one. Great job there. Taking advantage of getting both free throws in there. Taya Amadei. All right, now 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Can Eagle Point put something on the board? Whitten try to put it up there. Young just commands that one out of bounds. So Bertram will get that in for like a second, gets back to her, and she puts that up for two.
That was butterfingers on that by everybody.
Bouncing back and forth.
She followed the bouncing ball and was rewarded.
Mackenzie Hirsch puts that one up for three, bouncing around. Young with the rebound. Can she do it? 17 to go. Ooh, fouled, and that one's going to drop as well.
Young making everyone in the paint look old.
You know, she stands a little bit up above there, being 6'2" senior. It's been fun watching her play last couple of years, too. She'll get her chance to get up to the line the first time.
2 rebounds on that one, offensive by her. She's got 11 points and 5 rebounds.
Yeah. That foul was on Sked. Ooh, Hirsch fighting for it. Fighting with Sked for it. A couple more substitutions here. Avery Hansen coming in for the first time with Gugliotta back on. 13 to go here in the first. Thanks for watching TableRockSports.net. Gugliotta to dance, who will bounce it around. Hansen misses. Woodard to the corner, tries to get it to Gugliotta, who saves it from going out, puts it up. Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Yep, that'll be it. All right, we'll take a quick break. We're right back here on TableRockSports.net. Thanks for watching. Crater Comets versus Eagle Point Eagles.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you. The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by the Crater Foundation, who provides scholarship assistance to every graduating senior from Crater High School who applies for one, and provides scholarship assistance to students continuing their education after completing at least 1 year of college. Since its inception, the Crater Foundation has awarded over $4.38 million in scholarship assistance to more than 4,085 Crater High graduates. The Crater Foundation is dedicated to providing these scholarships to Crater High grads and relies solely upon the support of the community, individuals, local businesses and organizations, alumni, and District 6 staff members to do so. Become a part of the Crater Foundation community and contribute to making dreams a reality. If you're interested in making a donation or sponsoring a scholarship, please contact us by email at craterfoundation@district6.org or by phone at 541-494-6308.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. Danny Canada alongside Aaron Nilsson with Brady Gillespie on camera. This is the Crater Foundation halftime report. Foundation provides scholarships for Crater graduates to help them take the next step and succeed. Hey, you can learn how you can help them at craterfoundation.district6.org. So, Aaron, what do you think about the first half of this rivalry battle?
Really close in that first quarter. Crater really getting that distance between the two of them in that second quarter. And that was more of a combination, I think, just Eagle Point not hitting the shots that they maybe should have hit, or at least that they were hitting in that first quarter. And Crater just putting even a little more pressure on the Lady Eagles in that second quarter than they were the first, even though they have really had that full court pressure the whole time. Just feel like they put in a little extra gear in that second quarter.
Yeah, I think so too. And that really kind of pushed them ahead. You want to go ahead with some of the stats there for Crater? We could show why they're at the lead right now, 31-18.
Madison Duckowitz, the leading scorer, 10 points. Also has 4 rebounds to go with those 10 points. Avery Young. There was not a dat. Avery Young has 11. She's the leading scorer. Avery Young has 11 to go with 5 rebounds. Mackenzie Hirsch pouring in 6. Gugliotta's got 2. Almade's got 2. And then a few rebounds scattered here and there, but Duckowitz and Young just really put together on those, crashing those boards, and Hirsch adding a little chip in 6 points, so pretty good, well-rounded effort from those 3.
Well, yeah, the Comets have done a great job with their game plan, having Young down low underneath the net there and being able to get it to her, through Woodard a few times. They've been able successful with that, been able to get it to her from other different players as well from around the key. And so that's been a great game plan from the Crater Comets that have been doing well so far against the Eagles, who have been really holding their own. Like you say, just up until about probably halfway through that second quarter is where the Comets just started to fire up and they just started to excel. Leading scorer over here for the Eagles is Haley Burcham, and she's coming in with 8 points. Started off the game, first three-pointer for the Eagle Point. First shot, boom, right there was 3 points, was good. A couple shots later for Burcham, another three-pointer. So she's got 8 so far on the day. Flores coming in next with 4. And then Whitman 2, McCormick 2, and then Swanson and Sked both have 1. So, yeah, they've been pretty tight so far this game. I'm expecting a good battle here for the second half. So far, that's one of the games one of the teams that have kept it close against the Comets. And so Eagle Point's definitely doing a great job of keeping it close again here. So, last time we went into this, the previous team, it was about 31-9 going into halftime, I think, last week when we were playing North Bend, right? So
sounds about right, yeah.
They've got about double the points. All right, so you're envisioning the same thing for the second half?
you never know what's being said in that locker room. You never know if the teams are outperforming or overperforming
Expectations.
Exactly. So, because it's the first time seeing Eagle Point, it's hard to say. They're 5-6 on the year. They're coming off a 25-point loss against Churchill, or a 2-game losing streak. The first of that losing streak was against Crater in the Southern and Subaru Christmas Classic, just after Christmas. So, you always have in the back of your mind redemption, revenge, team you've already lost to, especially since so recent. But again, without having seen this team, without having seen in the same district, without having seen this team, I can't really say, wow, that was a really good half from Eagle Point, or, that's kind of what they've been doing all year. It's hard to say how they're going to come out in the second half, but they definitely let that start to slip away in that second quarter.
Yeah, like you say, they're going to be saying something in that locker room. Hopefully it's going to get them going and keep it pretty tight. About 3 minutes left until after halftime, and we wanted to let you know that you can follow us on our YouTube subscription. Watch the Lithia Superstores Game of the Week located at the homepage of our website. Watch multiple streams live or go full screen with the best action. And like I say, help us keep this great service by going and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Just type Table Rock Sports in the search bar and click on the red subscription button, and you'll be entered to win some prizes too. We'll be notifying winners. When you subscribe to the YouTube channel, we'll get your contact information and randomly be picking some winners. And you'll be able to watch all your favorite games right here on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back with this game in just a minute. We'll take a couple breaks. Thanks for watching Crater Comets versus Eagle Point Eagles. You see there on your Donnell Scott scoreboard, 31-18. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com. Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us buy.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. They caught us off guard there. It said a minute plus on the clock, and then all of a sudden they just kind of came back here. So far you've missed Flores dropping it down for a couple.
Cheeky little monkeys.
There we
Those
go.
refs are.
Yeah, they do. They want to get home.
Like, we're good.
They got another game to do. They got the boys game coming up next, and we're bringing that to you here on TableRockSports.net as their boys partners are setting up here in the booth. So second attempt there on their comeback. Unsuccessful, as Robeson will come back the other way here. Presley Robinson get that to Taryn Dance. Back to Robinson. Mackenzie Hirsch has had over at the side, swarmed by a couple blue. Dance puts that up for three, and nothing but net. And the Comets will just go ahead and extend the lead. And this is something that usually we see them do coming right back after halftime and starting the game, trying to drop a bunch of threes off the get-go. Did that last game against North Bend.
I believe those are the first points from Dance.
Was that Dance's first points of the game?
Can you believe it?
It's a three-pointer.
Yeah, she hadn't sunk anything since that. Or prior to that. It's correct English, I guess.
Mackenzie Hirsch just called for her second foul of the game. That's going to send Miss Carissa Hogan to the line. First attempt, no good. Second shot coming up. And that one is good. And that's her first points of the game, as Taryn Dance will bring it back the other way. Dance to Woodard, who puts that up off the net. Trying to get a rebound, keeping it floating, bouncing in the arms of Burcham, who gets ripped away by Woodard. Gets that to Robinson and back to Dance. Robinson now to Dance, who will drive. Oh, tries to get that to Young. Oh, and does successfully. Thought that was going to go out of bounds there, just out of the reach, but no. Young able to swoop that in and put that up for a couple. Hogan now a little too strong there to Burcham and gets that out of bounds. Oh, got a quick timeout already from Coach Marvin Derman. So it's a quick 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Say thanks for watching TableRockSports.net. We couldn't do that without the help of all of our business partners here. I want to say thanks to Travel Medford and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. We invite you to be a part of the premier local sports event of the year. That's happening Thursday, February 13th. It's the 6th annual Top 10 Sports Stories and Awards Banquet. You can spend an evening celebrating some great moments and athletes from the past year with proceeds benefiting the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. If you want some information on that one, visit travelmedford.org. That's where you can purchase your tickets, get the information. We'll see you out there. And we'll see you right back here right now as Dance and Mackenzie Hirsch will get down to the side of the court. Throw this one in. And we'll resume play. Dance to Robinson over to the corner to Woodard. Woodard bouncing back and forth. Gets that down to Avery Young. Over to Hirsch. Up and in for two. That time Young and Hirsch kind of switching places there. Not sure if the Eagles were expecting that.
Nice vision by Young.
Ooh, that one just misses. Young with that rebound, keeping it alive. Gets it to Robinson. Robinson up to Dance. Ooh, she keeps it in bounds. Throws it back almost in the hands of Hogan. And Presley Robinson will get that. Conduct things at the top. Gets it to Hirsch. Makes a move. She puts that up for another two. Mackenzie Hirsch with some great moves today. And some nice buckets. As now we've got a Comets at 40-21. See that on your John L. Scott scoreboard. And they're almost doubling the Lady Eagles, and that's where it's going to get really tough for them to make any kind of comeback. As Flores tries to do some work down below the net, and the key gets it almost ripped away from her. And look at that little hand up from her opponents.
Not a handout, a hand up.
Hand up. That's what we need in this world. Hand up, not a handout. Need to work. That's what we say of Goodwill, by the way. Is it? Hand up, not a handout. There you go. I like that. We do a lot of handouts at the radio stations, though. A lot of prizes. But they're just for fun.
That's more of a giveaway, right?
Yeah, it's more for fun. There's great defense there by the Eagles, stopping Crater from getting any points on the board. They'll bring it back the other way. Burcham driving now, puts it up. Just off the iron. No good. Woodard with the rebound. Back the other way. Robinson keeping it in bounds. Back to Woodard at the top. Hand it off to Dance. As Lady Comets to get into place. Mackenzie Hirschman dangerous with the ball today. She's been dropping a lot of points. And looks like the Eagles will be able to take that one away. Throw in from Hogan.
Hey, giveaways, takeaways. It's got to be a give to be a take.
Got to do it.
I'm good with giveaways.
Flores in the middle. Does a nice spin. Gets that out to Sked over the other side to Flores again. Off the glass and up to the line. Shot for two. That's going to be on, called 33. There's no 33. 35. Woodard, there you go.
Yeah, she was one defending and maybe just barely got Flores on the arm, but enough for a foul, say the refs.
Yep. Flores misses her first attempt. And the second one no good either. But gets her own rebound. Does a little bit of work. Gets that over to Burcham. Burcham working to the corner. Back out to the middle. Woodard grabs it. Back the other way to Dance. Gets that over to Amade. Up off the glass. And Young will put that one in. And here we go. Officially doubling now. And this is dangerous territory. It's going to be a long climb back for Eagle Point if they want to try and get their score any closer to where it was last time.
And Flores did a great job for the Eagles tracking back on that last play where Young scored. Good pressure, good hand in the face.
Yep. And that one just off the foot of Swanson, out of bounds if you didn't see it.
Eagle Point has pulled off their full court pressure.
Gugliotta there, she got the ball, did a little threaten, we're not sure what she's going to do, then decides to drive, and then boop.
Fourth foul by number 22.
That one's going to be on Gracie Sked, 22. It's going to send Gugliotta to the line.
Her legs were moving so fast she couldn't stop herself. She was boom, boom like a little pinball. Bouncing off the defenders.
Oh, it's not going to the line. Excuse me there. Ducky's got it now. She puts that up. Woodard with the rebound. Gets that to Amade, who she drives, does some nice moves, puts that one up, and drops it for a couple. Back the other way now, Hogan. Swanson to Flores. Flores back to Hogan. Hogan to the outside to Burcham, puts that up for three. She's dropped a couple threes, but misses on that one as it goes off the iron out of bounds. And Comets will take possession. Got a quick sub. Amade just misses on that. Ducky with the rebound. She does not miss. And Miss Duckowitz might be getting close to being the player of the game. Maybe a little early to call that, but she's having a phenomenal one as Flores is doing a great job herself. Puts that up for two. And that's Flores' 8th point of the game for her. Eagle Point. Eagles. Stidham to Gugliotta. Gugliotta puts it up. Woodard with it. Back to Stidham, who puts that up for three. And, ooh, I thought that was going in. Gugliotta with the rebound, does a little work. Minute and a half left to go here.
Young is the main competition right now for Duckowitz as far as the player of the game.
Yeah, she's had a solid one as well.
And only I know the exact numbers.
You yield the power of the player of the game.
I'll give them away, don't worry.
Gugliotta trying to get that one to Stidham, or to Ducky, excuse me, and Woodham's going to knock that one out of bounds. Critter ball. Minute and change. Woodard receives the inbound, puts that one up for two, no problems.
Woodard's first points.
Huh, really interesting.
Yeah.
Plenty of assists, though.
A couple rebounds, some assists, just putting a lot of effort.
Swanson puts some effort there. She missed. Eagle Point still with the rebound now. Hogan at the top. Gets that to Burcham. Fakes. She drives. Puts that up for two. Misses, but looks like she is going to get a chance to shoot a couple. It's going to be on Kate Stidham.
First foul by number 31, Kate Stidham.
So Burcham, who's dropped a couple threes, will drop her first when she's on the line.
Burcham at the line.
And that's her first of the second half.
Okay, only 6 points this quarter so far for Eagle Point.
And Birchip missed her second one. Waters with the rebound. Take it back the other way. Mackenzie Hirsch. Back to Hirsch. 30 seconds to go. Hirsch just okay to move the ball around a little bit. Amadei puts that up, and she's a little to the left. Eagle Points with the rebound, 20 to go. Flores back the other way. Flores, overthrows Swanson, and that's out of bounds, stopping the clock with about just under 15. Be Eagle ball, and I'd be surprised if they don't just end this one here. Sim gets that one downfield. And Ducky throws that one up, bouncing off the iron. Swanson takes a couple steps and a leap and a toss and air ball. Ooh, Flores into the wall there trying to save that as the buzzer goes. And you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard, the Comets with a commanding lead, 48-24. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back on TableRockSports.net.
The driver of the car that hit me is uninsured. Can I still make a claim? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
For several weeks, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission has shown you examples of good sportsmanship and bad sportsmanship. Here's why. 75% of youth athletes quit sports by the age of 13 because they're not having fun. 75% of rookie referees also quit each year. Why? Well, it's because of the way they're treated by coaches and parents. We can do better. We must do better. Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
How long will it take to settle my car accident case? Oh, I know. LetUsFightForYou.com.
I was talking to Rudy. Rudy said the same thing. Yeah, but this is for the girls. Yeah, it doesn't. You know what I mean? They start fooling in when the boys start playing. Think about that. They're not even going to start playing for half an hour. People will start fooling in. You know? Yeah, we'll be out of here, though.
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. I am Danny Canada with Aaron Nelson and Brady Gillespie on camera. You're watching the Lady Crater Comets versus the Lady Eagle Point Eagles. Comets with a commanding lead as Bertram puts it up for three. She's dropped a couple tonight, so she's missed a few. I'm sure this game could have been a lot tighter if those would have dropped. But yeah, you see on the John L. Scott scoreboard there, 48-24. Comets well in charge of this one. As Amadei will decide to drive and put that one up off the rim. Ducky with the rebound, gets swat from behind from Whitman. And let's see what the rest decide to do. Let Ducky go and shoot a couple. All right. So, Aaron, what do you think? Fun game, having a good time? Still lots of energy here, eh?
Yes. More energy than I have. That's why I'm sitting.
Every time I look over at Aaron, I'm wondering if he's going to be nodding off, doing one of those almost falling asleep things.
I was up until 5 this morning. I got 3 hours of sleep. I could not fall asleep. Part of because being sick, I slept 10 hours 2 nights in a row.
And then when you're sick, you can't breathe. Man. Oh, it does. It wipes everything out. Hogan gets that to Swanson. Swanson to Flores. Flores stops, sets up, shoots for three, and off the iron. Waters with the rebound, gets that one out to Hirsch. She's going to break away on this and pop that up for an easy two. And Comets are pretty much doubling again, as it looks like Coach Scott Dibble will take a quick timeout. So Table Rock Sports is pleased to welcome a new sponsor this winter, Schlesinger and de Villeneuve, attorneys PC. So they specialize in areas of personal injury, workers' compensation, medical malpractice, wrongful death, and other claims and they also have offices in Salem, Eugene, Roseburg, Grants Pass, Medford, and Klamath Falls. And de Villeneuve, Reichen de Villeneuve, football player from the historic season the Comets had this year, being the first to make it to a state championship, and what a brutal killer game that was to watch them lose on the road up there in Roseburg. But hey, thank you for De Villeneuve for coming on board. Yeah, some really close calls.
They really could have won the game. It wasn't a blowout. It was tight. It was exciting. It was physical. Some penalties. I'm going to say bad calls.
Some misplays too.
Yeah, that one could have been very different.
It could have. I don't think there's going to be much difference in this one here. 7 minutes left to go here. Comets commanding this one. As the Eagles will have possession at their own end. Throw into Flores as she'll bring it down the other way. Oh, nice speed there as she breaks fast up to the line, but sends it over to the side. Hogan's got it now. Does a little bit of work. Back to Flores up top. Back down to Flores in the middle. Back out to Hogan. That's Bolero, I believe that with that now. Yeah, Bolero doing a little work. Over to Conti. And got a full substitution here from the Crater Comets as they'll completely go back to their full starting lineup. Excuse me. -1. Got a new player out there for the Comets.
14.
Not on the roster.
Nope.
And I can't see who it is.
Could it be Madison Bowers from JV? That's the 14. But she does not look 5'9". So, not sure.
Last week, number 14, they put on Katie Parent. She got to come out and play against North Bend when they had that commanding lead.
Said Katie Perry did? What?
Kaylee Parent.
Okay. Just checking.
Not
Katie.
Katie. Kaylee Parent.
Kaylee Parent.
Yeah, she got to hit the floor last week for the varsity team.
Speaking of hitting the floor, wrestling tomorrow night, Thursday.
That should be a good one since I don't know anything about wrestling.
It's going to be fun. Let's just say that.
Well, I always have fun. Looks like the Comets are having fun as Dan steals this one, brings it back the other way.
There will be a winner. Lights will be low. We're going to have some fun. That's all we can guarantee.
I love how Coach Dipple bringing up some of the junior varsity kids there and getting her in the game right here, right away. Dance is passing it back and forth to her. There you go. Blocked by Flores, who takes that the other way. And she's going to put that one up. Oh, misses the two. 14 gets the rebound. But, hey, you look, that's like, when you get the quarterback out there for the first time and they go and they throw that first pass and it gets intercepted. It's like, whoa, as the other rookies stepping in.
Yep.
They're a little bit bigger, a little faster, when you get up to the varsity versus JV. So
Flores, though, great block, steal. Well, block, steal, and fast break.
And a first point on her shot on net. And she's got an interesting little start, little warm-up, a little, little ritual thing before she shoots. A little concentration, pre-shot. Avery the rebound. Gets that to Dance.
Just Dance. So, yeah, everyone's...
David Bowie.
Not everyone has their little ritual, but it's fun when some people do and you notice it, and then you see them over and over and over again do the same thing.
Yeah, especially when it's consistent every time,
Like Jeff Hornacek, who used to play for the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns, he'd wipe his brow, his forehead, when he was at the free throw line, and that was actually him saying hello to his family.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Robinson drops that down for another cool two. 52-25 now. The numbers are all back and forth. Oh! Robinson still fighting. Gets that one to Dance. Breaks away. Oh, puts it back to Avery Young. Can't handle it. Out to 14. Over to Dance. Dance will drive, but gets called for a travel. And we're going to have another swap here.
Usually.
And you take a look at Avery Hansen out there. She's 6'4", standing beside junior varsity 14 a second ago. That's a funny shot right there. So Eagles still fighting.
The short shorts don't help either. She just looks even taller.
Right.
A 6'4", no matter what. 6'4" is a good height, no matter who you are.
Oh, totally. I'm only 5'11", 5'12".
5'12" is a good height.
Yep. Only when they have shoes.
I always wanted to be 5'14", but it never happened.
Nah, that's too high.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. 5'14" is good. Levi's makes a good 5'14". I prefer the 5'41", athletic cut. There's where that 6'4" helps you.
Just like that. Denies Hanson as she tries to get it up for a couple. Easy, too. Just put the hand out there and swat it away. And good job being all ball, too. Not getting any of her hand. Getting the foul. As Burcham will get the in throw, and she'll get fouled. And that's going to be on is 14. And it is Madison Bowers, according to the PA announcer here. And Burcham will drop that one.
So Madison Bowers, yeah, she's listed as 5'9" on here. It just doesn't look 5'9" down here.
And Burcham will drop her second one.
I think someone might be fibbing.
What do they say in the NFL? The eye test? You know,
Yeah.
as the analysts, what's the eye test telling you? I can tell you whatever on paper. What's the eye test?
Yeah, I'd say the eye
Are
test
they
is
wincing?
like
Are they
a-
hurting when they get hit? You know, are they limping? Are they slowing up? Gugliotta not slowing up.
Well, you see Almaday calling for the ball right there in the court. She's listed as 5'8", shorter than Bowers. And I don't think that's happening.
Ooh. Avery Hanson's wasn't happening. 14 to Waters. Gets that one to Almaday. Almaday to 14. 14 makes a move to Gugliotta. 3 minutes to go. Gugliotta Almaday to 14, who puts it up. And, oh, nicely done from the JV, Madison Bowers. Sorry, I forgot. We figured her name was Bowers there. It came to me right when she dropped that three.
It's just that sound going through the net. It's one of the best sounds in the world, I think.
And the reaction of the crowd in here was just as awesome. Yeah. That noise you're making? Yep. I feel you.
It was a good snap and just a perfect shot.
And that nylon comes back into place. Yeah, you bet. But I think, when you're at home here and you got all your friends in the crowd cheering you on after dropping a three, that's a pretty good sound, too.
I never made a high school three, so she's got that on me.
Burcham drives, gets a whistle. And, even though this is a rivalry, a lot of these guys are friends. They know each other from extracurriculars, being around, kids in and out of the districts as they move here and there. And you can see a little bit of that funship on there. They're falling down, picking each other up. And Burcham drops that one. And Almaday was the one who was called on that foul.
Yeah, a lot of these players would play on the same club teams and just outside of high school, those other teams, city teams that they could do, and they've played each other, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So Waters will in it to Almaday. They'll fight for it down there. It's going to stay Comet ball. Almaday will get that up into Hanson easily. He'll drop that in for two. And that's why it's great to have that 6'4" height right there, especially on those throw-ins right under the net like that. That's just too easy. Whoop, whoop, and in.
Split it up.
Oh, yeah. Conti gets that to Bolero. Bolero doing a bit of work. Over to Burcham. Puts that up for three and just misses. Hanson with the rebound. Gets that swatted away by McCormick. McCormick will get that to, let's see, Nielsen.
correct pronunciation of her last name. Good job. I had friends that were the Nelsons. Also had friends that were the Nielsen's, and we were the Nilsons. So sometimes people just go, I need to speak to Mr. Nilsson. Okay, well, which one? Because you're obviously probably not saying it correctly.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, Nelson, which is more English. Nielsen, which is down there for Eagle Point, that's more Danish. And then mine, which is Swedish. So very different parts of the world.
You make them dial it in to make sure that they know who you're speaking to, huh?
Pronunciation is key. You get the wrong person. Your life could be very different after that.
Oh, yeah.
Depending on the situation, of course.
So you got to verify what's the birthday, middle name.
Could be paying the wrong person back. Could be giving some food that they're allergic to. It goes to the wrong Mr. Nilsson. You could kill someone accidentally.
Yeah. No, McCormick got her first one in, missed her second shot. Haley McCormick. Bowers doing a bit of work. Looking for an open person. Gets it to Amade. Amade to Hansen. Puts that up for 2. No questions asked. And we've got 1 minute remaining here at Crater High School. Thanks for joining us again on this Wednesday night. And the Eagles and the Comets just about wrapped. Bertram drives. She puts that up. Hey, gets another 2 right before the end here.
Bertram.
Amade back now. With 30 seconds on the clock, gets it to Bowers. She'll do a little work to Waters. And she'll drive, pop it up, Hansen. Oh, Whitman tries to rip it out of Gugliotta's hands, and Gugliotta getting called for the travel. Smile on her face, laughing. No biggie. This one's pretty much wrapped. So that'll put the Eagles at 5-5.
5-7.
5-7.
This one, 3-game losing streak.
And the Comets will be, 10-1?
That's a good question.
As that one goes out of bounds there.
Yes.
6 seconds left to go. And thank you for joining us. Hey, don't forget, boys, taking on the Eagle Point Eagles in a few minutes after this. We'll have to let you go. We'll be right back, though, with just a quick wrap-up and the player of the game. Thanks for watching. As you see there, the final, 59-32. We're right back here on TableRockSports.net.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us...
Welcome back to TableRockSports.net. Final here, Crater Comets 59, Eagle Point Eagles 32. What do you think, Aaron? Pretty normal here coming into the game. Just thinking Comets are going to have a pretty big win. It's usually what I expect, especially when I was watching the junior varsity game. It was a big lead there. I love the way Eagle Point kept it with them till pretty much halfway through that second quarter. I would say even still coming out strong at the top of the third, and then it was just game off.
They just took it to them. They continued that full court press. Eagle Point backed off the full court press, and Crater just made the shots when Eagle Point couldn't.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for joining us. You want to run down some quick final numbers?
Avery Young, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Madison Duckowitz, 12 points, 6 rebounds. Mackenzie Hirsch, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Several other people putting in 4, 2, 3. Gratitude Dance 3. Hanson 4 at the end there. A shout out to Madison Bowers hitting that 3, the perfect 3.
Yeah, it was nice.
Gotta feel good.
Yeah, over here on the Eagle Point side, definitely, a great team effort. Bertram on top. She had a great game. Player of the game?
Avery Young. I mean, the leading scorer, leading rebounder. So again, she was making them look old out there.
Yep. And she was the oldest as the senior. All right, well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching today's broadcast, and be sure to download the free TableRockSports.net app and watch the replay of this game free on your mobile devices. I'm Danny Canada with Aaron Nelson, Brady Gillespie. Don't forget, boys basketball coming up next on TableRockSports.net.